Hello, I'm Michelle Wilshire and I'm a homeschool transition coach. And I'm here today to talk to you about homeschool transcripts, high school transcripts. The first thing I want to say about the high school transcript is that there is not one uniform set of rules for creating a high school transcript. There are transcripts that are all over the map, and you can be as creative or as standard as you want to be in creating your own high school transcript. If you listen to my first video, I asked a question that you should be thinking about or considering as you're deciding what to include in your high school curriculum, and that is, what makes a good high school education? What makes an educated child when they actually graduate from high school? That question should determine some of the coursework that is on your high school transcript. You can create your own courses, you can develop some courses that you want your student to complete. However, there's also the aspect that this transcript is being developed so that your student can then go on to the next step in their life. That could be college, it could be military, it could be employment. Whatever it is, you need to be exploring what are the high school graduation requirements that are required for my student to get into that next section of life, that next institution. What are they requiring? So your high school transcript will want to be a compilation of both things: what you require, what you think is a good education, and then what that next step requires, the college admissions requirements. These are easily accessible on college websites, on the military websites, and a lot of times employers will list what they want their students to have accomplished in high school before being employed. So you can easily look those things up and know what to use as a standard. This high school transcript that you're creating, it is an official record of your students' work in high school, and therefore you need to keep it on file, ready somewhere, easily accessible, so that when it's requested by whatever next step that student is entertaining, that you will be able to readily provide it and give that information as needed. There are two main parts to a high school transcript. The first is the list of courses and the credits or high school units that are given for those courses. Again, those courses should include anything that you're requiring for high school graduation, the things that you want, the standard high school requirements, whatever it is you decide, those things need to be listed in a course format on that transcript. The second part of that transcript is going to be the grades that you give for those courses, and also how you've translated those grades into a 4.0 scale GPA, or grade point average. So however you decide to grade your courses, and there's a variety of different ways to do that, and we'll go into those ways and options in another video, but for now we'll just say that you've created a way to grade courses that's come out to an A, B, C type of format. You're then going to have to translate those grades into a 4.0 GPA, because that GPA is a universally accepted way of determining the academic level of work that a student has done. So as we talk about grades and we talk about GPA, one of the things that you need to know is that some GPAs will go beyond a 4.0 scale. So you might see a cumulative GPA of a 4.6. Well, how did a student get a 4.6 if we're using a cumulative GPA that's on a 4.0 scale? Well, the way that they did that was by taking courses that are a little bit more strenuous than regular high school courses. And the school has then weighted, W-E-I-G-H-T-E-D, weighted those courses to give that student extra points for the extra level of work that they've done. Typically, there are 3 levels of weighting that schools use. The regular standard high school course is not weighted, and then the next level would be honors or advanced, which carries more weight, and then the third level would be college level courses, which would include your AP courses, your dual enrollment courses, etc. The amount of weight that you give a course varies from school district to school district. It is probably a great idea for you to go online and look at the weighting scale for your school district, the public school district where you live, just to get an idea of how much weight they're giving courses. So typically when a school district is weighting courses, let's just say that your student has taken an honors level course in English. And if you want to know how to determine whether your coursework is honors level, again, we'll go into that in another video, and I will have a downloadable tool that you can use to help you with that. But the school will determine this is an honors course, and so the student gets a B in that course. Well, instead of giving that student a 3.0 for that course, they're going to give them a 3.5 or a 3 or a 4.0 even. Some school districts may give them even more than that. It just depends. For a college level course, again, it would be a little bit more weighting. So for that B, if that's a college level course, they might just start off with a 4.0 rather than a 3.0. So there's this weighting that happens, and it's important for you to weight your courses because college scholarships are given away based on grade point average a lot of times. And if your student doesn't have a weighted GPA, but every other student does, then they are going to miss out on some scholarship opportunities that they might otherwise have received. Your transcript should have both the weighted and the unweighted GPA on it. Additionally, some high school transcripts include extracurricular activities. This portion of the transcript is optional. Some colleges require that you submit a resume. You can put it on there, but you don't have to put it on there. It can be submitted to whoever needs that in another format if necessary. So this has been just a little general overview of the high school transcript. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There'll be other helpful videos along the way that can help you with these other aspects of your high school transcript. And also, you can visit my website. The link is included in the description of this video, and you can download some tools that will be helpful to you, or schedule a time to talk with me about your particular situation or a particular topic regarding high school and homeschooling. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks.